All right, Paras, I'm talking to you from Texas. You are not talking to me from Texas or the United States. Where exactly are you right now?
I'm still in India. It's actually my last night in India, so what a bookend of a journey to be able to start with the launch out in India for The Chosen and then talking to you before I leave.
We have yet to do something this meaningful where one of our cast gets to be in a place that's so meaningful to you. You could have ever thought that you'd have this opportunity to be enjoying this with your own people.
The fact that I was able to come to India and bring my family here and launch a show that I'm so proud to be a part of, that's really taught me a lot personally and career-wise and everything and artistically. It's just, this was not on my Paras bingo card of life, let's just say that. And this has just been one of probably the best moments of my life. I'm just blessed to be a part of this. I'm on cloud nine.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's a scene from season 4, which is with Gaius, and Gaius runs into you in the street, and it's clear you're a new Matthew, right? You're not the same Matthew that he first met, and he's not the same Gaius that he first met. Mm-hmm. And this is the scene that takes place right before Peter hugs you and forgives you, but there's this moment where you say,
every morning I wake up, my ideas and fears are jumbled. I feel overwhelmed with doubt and regret.
Yes.
But if I just pause for a moment and remember.
What? Remember what?
I have only one thing to do today. Follow him.
That seems to summarize Matthew, but it also seems to have kind of infiltrated into your life. That's what I was talking about when I say you seem more comfortable. It seemed like in the first couple of years, obviously you were the same great actor you are now. You were in service to the project, but you were struggling to kind of find a rhythm, to find a consistency, and it seems like things have just simplified. What did that scene mean to you and that line? And obviously working with Kirk, who's such an amazing scene partner, but it seemed like even shooting that scene that day it felt like a new Matthew and a new Paras.
I just love that moment because I just know there's certain lines that you have that I know are just going to be so impactful that the audience is going to love it and the audience is just going to resonate with that. And I remember even asking you, because the scene before that is where Peter walks away and doesn't even forgive him, and Matthew's kind of shattered. Old Matthew would have just let that completely wreck him. And you're like, no, Matthew probably prayed on this and thought about it and let it go and released it to God. And so it was cool to kind of take that into my mindset, because sometimes I also hold on to things and it's hard. And sometimes you just have to release it and it'll come back to you and you'll find your own clarity and your own purpose. So you just keep moving forward with that. So I remember going into that scene after talking to you with that. And it was just as simple as just saying, I have only one thing to do today, And so you can just see the clarity in his eyes because he prayed on it, and that's what got him through that moment. And then right after that moment, he got what he wanted. He got his forgiveness. Right, he got his brother, So,
yeah, exactly. That's such a great point, is that surrender, that simplicity is what ultimately always precedes some form of revival or some form of redemption. Redemption comes with surrender. And so Peter had to do that. Matthew had to do that. And I think Paras had to do that too. I think that you started to enjoy the process more once you surrendered to it, Well, I love you. I'm so appreciative of you and your service to this project and to the viewers. And now, of course, to the people of India who are experiencing this. Yes, there were people watching early on, but it is significantly more now than it was 5 or 6 years ago, and it's growing fast in that country. We're seeing now with social media, we now have an official Chosen India social media team and page, and that's growing rapidly. I can't wait to go with you back. And with Alok, who plays Barnaby, he was there too. But the footage I've seen, they're just such beautiful people, and their hearts and their spirits are so beautiful. So thank you for that. And I can't wait to dive into season 5 with you now having been to this and experienced this. I think it'll be even more instructive and helpful to your portrayal of Matthew.
Yeah, and I think, coming into season 6 land in a few months,
season 6, that's what I meant. Yeah,
such a different. Yeah, this really unlocks something. This just journey, it's been amazing. I thank you for this.
All right. Well, thank you, brother. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, take care.